Hello and welcome to the channel. Today's subject is going to be renting versus buying, what the differences are. But most importantly, I'm actually going to show you a true life scenario of the differences between buying and renting coming up. Now, you've probably seen many videos, buying versus renting, renting versus buying. But today we're going to tackle it a different way. Now, we're just going to skim over all the benefits. We know that if you buy a property, you become owner of an asset that you can in the future sell for a profit. Now, maybe you can use that property for rental income. There's obviously the most highlighted ones, which is privacy. You get to have that privacy with your family. Heck, you get to plant whatever tree you want to plant in your house. You can have however many pets without putting the pet deposit, which is outrageous nowadays. You can have all these things, but I think what we all here want to know is, what are the true benefits at the end of buying a property? What am I actually paying? So today we're going to be comparing apples to apples as far as the square footage, how many bedrooms. I'm going to try to find samples that would be as equal and then provide you guys with what the payment would be. So let's start off. I'm actually going to be logging in here and let's take a look at rents.com. I'm looking for a property that's a 2-bedroom and let's see what they have. Okay, we got this one here. Let's find out what the okay, so 2 bedrooms, 2 bath. It's going for $21.63. Perfect. So that's, let me pause this for a second. So that's a property right now. In fact, you could probably dial that number there, call yourself, and I already did. And in fact, the rental is actually a little bit more higher because that particular property is no longer available. It's going to be later on, a couple of months. So right now they have a little hike on that rental because it's a little larger apartment. So this is a true life scenario. Again, this apartment, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, is going for $21.63. And now I'm going to show you a property. I pulled this literally right off the phone here, and now let's take a look. And okay, so I was able to pull a 2-bedroom, 2 bath. This one's going for $269,999. Let's take a look at the pictures here. Okay, it looks pretty decent, looks pretty nice. Perfect. Okay, so now we have our subjects. We have a property for $269,999 and an apartment. Both of them are 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Now, what would be the mortgage on that property? Well, you'd be surprised. Normally, these type of properties have what they call an HOA, so you have to take that into consideration. I'm actually going to have another video where I'm going to be talking about all the glossary of payments, of a mortgage payment, which includes taxes, mortgage insurance, hazard insurance, all the little things, nuances. But for sake of this sample, I'm just going to get to a total sum of what your mortgage would be. And that mortgage, it's actually $2,227. Now that's a difference of, let's see, of $64. $64 that you'll be paying a little more on that property, but with the advantages of you owning that property. At the end of your lease, if you're lucky, you're probably going to get partial deposit that you placed when you barely moved into that property. If you're lucky, I think my landlords in the past, I was lucky if I was to get about $500 or even $100. They would find ways to just provide me with this long list of things that I broke or were broken. You name it, you've been there. But with a property, that's not the case. Now, I know many of you guys out there are going to say, well, Israel, there's talks of recession coming up, with this whole China and US trade war that's happening, it's going to affect us and we're probably in a recession or coming into a recession. Yes, that might be true. We might stumble upon some hard times, but we've all been there. We've all gone through those. It's part of this economic cycle. But one thing that does not matter if it's a downturn or if we're up economically is that every single one of us needs a roof under our head. And this is where you have to decide, do I want to continue renting and paying my landlord? Yes, you have the flexibility of moving whenever you want to a different city, to a different location, but this video is targeted to those families or single people that are gotten to the point where they want to say, you know what, I really want to build something now. I really want to build my wealth. I really want to provide something for my family, for my kids. I don't want, every time my son is jumping up on the bed, my downstairs neighbors are probably just hitting the ceiling with the broom. It's like, hey, be quiet. I want my son, I want my kid, my daughter to have freedom, to be able to do whatever they want in that property, our property. And you can only get that if you own a home. Mind you could be living in a first floor, you don't have to worry about that, but then again, you have the neighbors on top. There's a lot of pros and cons, but really, it's a benefit, I believe, for those that want to build something, to own a property. I hope these samples were helpful to you. Again, I try to get right to the meat of it. And again, thank you. Thank you again for spending time listening to this information. If you have any comments or questions, please make sure to place them down below on the comment section. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And where's my bell? Oh yeah, here's my bell. And somewhere around here. Don't forget to hit that little bell for notifications every time new videos come out. I'm sure you'll be able to be notified of those. Thank you again and make it a good one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.